Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you how to integrate the Google authentication system inside Laravel 11, which is the latest version. And you can see on your screen this is the demo project that we will be building. If you land on this home page, you will see this login button of Google, sign in with Google. So if you click this button, you will be redirected to log in with your Google account. You select the Google account and then you simply grant the permission, simply select continue. After that it will redirect you to the dashboard page. You will actually get your profile data. So now let me just fix this. I think I'm getting this data. So this is the overall project here. If you see in the dashboard page, we are welcoming the user right here. Inside this route folder, I think I made. So we'll try to build this project from scratch, guys. So I think this is inside. You will see you will be redirected to this callback URL where you will authorize this and automatically, yeah. So inside this Google controller file, you have this controller as well, which is located inside the app folder, and then HTTP, and this is your Google controller. So here we are printing out this. You will see. Let me just delete this. So if you again refresh it, you will see again, click it, and you will be redirected to, and then it will print out your username and then the email address. So and then we also have the logout button as well, and as soon as you click logout, you will be logout and again redirected to the login page. So it will automatically detect if you are logged in, then it will redirect you to the profile page. Now let me close this window and again open my home page. Then it will detect that you are automatically logged in, so it will automatically redirect you to the dashboard page. So this is the overall application that we will try to build inside Laravel 11, and for this we are using a library of Laravel which is Socialite. If you just write Socialite Laravel, this is a package here which provides you access with various OAuth providers. So this is the Laravel library Socialite that we will be using. This is their GitHub page and official website. So now let's get started, and I will just create a new directory where I will, first of all, you should have Laravel installed and Composer as well. Composer is a tool by which it's a dependency manager for PHP, so you should have Composer installed. So I am assuming that you have installed Composer. So there is a simple command here, Composer create project, and then say Laravel slash Laravel, and then your project name. So let me say login Google OAuth2 app. This is the command name. We simply write composer create project Laravel slash Laravel and then your project name. So I'm just giving here Google OAuth app. So simply enter it and then it will install all the dependencies which is needed to create a Laravel project. It will just require you to wait 10 to 15 seconds and then it will basically create a new Laravel project. You can see it is creating it. So just wait for all the installation to finish. So all the source code is given in the description of this live stream. So if you want the full source code, you can go to the description link. So Laravel, basically it's a very popular PHP framework. So the latest version of Laravel is, at this time of recording this live stream, is 11, I think. Laravel 11. So if you visit their official website, it was released in March 23rd. So we are using the latest version. If you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as well. So once it completes, we will try to go into the folder. You can see Now the migrations, everything happened successfully, so we can now navigate to the folder which is Google OAuth2 app. Let me open it inside VS Code. This is the basic Laravel project, guys, the directory structure that you see. And the very first thing we need to do, we need to install this package, which is Socialite package. For doing this, we simply write composer, and then we say require, and then we say Laravel slash Socialite. So this is the command to install that package. So simply execute this command, so it will install this package. So all your information related to the modules are located inside this file here, composer.json. So if you try to open this file, you can see we are using the latest version of Laravel, which is 12, I think. Yeah, Laravel 12, and then PHP 8, and this Laravel Socialite version. So I think, let me update the title of the live stream. I think it's Laravel 12, not 11. Let me just update the title here. This is Laravel 12. So now the next step we need to do, we just need to uh, go to the services folder. So there is this config folder that you see. Simply go to this services.php file, and right here you need to configure the third-party service. Right here you simply, after this, simply say Google, and here you specify three things we need to specify. First is the client ID, client underscore ID, and we'll all be getting this information from the environment variable. So I will just create these three variables, which first of all will be Google client ID. Secondly, we have client secret. We'll call this as Google client secret. And then lastly, we have the redirect URL. So now we just need to create these three variables inside your environment variables. You will see this file appearing, which is .env. Simply go to this file, and here you need to create these three variables, which is Google client ID, client secret, and redirect URI. So right here, redirect URI will be constant. Our application will be running on localhost 8000 port number. So /auth/google/callback. So just make this redirect URI like this, and then to get the client ID and client secret, you need to go to Google Cloud Console and just create an account here, and free account, and go to APIs and services, and right here go to here credentials, and here you need to create a OAuth client ID, and from the drop down you need to select web application type to web application, and this authorized JavaScript origin you need to add HTTP localhost, and one other URL which is HTTP localhost, the port number as well, so 8000. So both the URLs you need to add, and then inside the authorized redirect URI you need to add this full URL. Just paste it and then click on create, and then it will give you your client ID. So just copy your own client ID and paste it here, and then it also gives you the client secret as well, so paste it here. So after that you need to close this file, and then we need to create a controller. All the controllers are located inside your app HTTP. So this is your controller. So there is a command here in Laravel that you can use, which is PHP artisan make _ controller, and then the name of the controller. So we simply say Google controller. So if you execute this command here, it will create this custom controller, and you will see this controller is created, and right here you need to paste this code here. So we need to write some code here, which is first function will be responsible for redirecting the user to the Google website. This controller will use this Socialite package. So it simply says Socialite. You need to import the necessary packages right here at the top. So right here you simply use the package that you install, which is Socialite and app slash models slash, sorry, this needs to be just app, and then we also need to include the auth package as well, like this. So after that, here use this package Socialite. It contains this driver function, and here you specify Google because we are working with Google, and then it contains this function which is redirect. So this function will be responsible if you click the login button, this will redirect the user to Google website. And then we also need to add this callback function as well. So whenever you are authenticated from Google, this callback function will execute. So handle Google callback. So right here in the try catch block, we will get the Google user using this Socialite driver Google, and then it contains the stateless user. So it will return this user to this, and now we can get all this information which is contained inside this object. So we can simply say the user class we can use, which is update or create function, and here we can get all the properties that it returns, which is the email, the name of the user, Google ID, avatar, password, everything. So in this easy way, and then after that we can authenticate this by using the auth class login function and log in the user, and then we return redirect. So this code is constant here because it is using this library, and we redirect the user back to the dashboard page. We will create all these pages, but this code is constant. So once you get the source code, you will. So this you need to write only for the very first time. So once you are authenticated, automatically. This is the Google controller file. Just make sure that you have put. So after you do this, now you need to create migrations as well. The migrations are located inside this database folder, if you see. So all this data will be stored as well inside the tables. So right here you can go to the terminal and just run the migrations as well, which is php artisan make colon migration, and then you can simply name your migration. So I will say add Google underscore ID to users table. This is the command here to create a migration, and once you enter it, you will see the migration will be created. And right here in this up function, the table of users, you just need to add this column, which is table, and this will be a Google underscore ID, and we call this function which is nullable. So automatically you are authenticated, the table will be created, and now to run this migration you simply say php artisan migration, Now this migration will be automatically be executed. That's all. After that, you need to go to this routes.php file. So everything is well organized in Laravel. So inside, all your routes are located inside this file routes web.php. By default, it only shows. So now to run this application, you simply say php artisan serve. This will start your application at localhost 8000. You will see only single route is there. So when we visit the home page, it will show us this welcome page. So now you can see this is the welcome page of Laravel. So this views are located inside this resources folder, if you see, and this is your folder views, and this welcome blade.php. This is a file it is showing right here. If I change this, let's suppose I simply type a hello world message. If I refresh now, you will see it will now show this hello world message. So this is meant by this, and here you need to, inside this routes, you need to import the necessary packages, the route, the auth package, and we are also importing the controller file as well. And now we need to edit this. When the user visits the home page, we need to first of all check that if the user is authenticated or not. For checking this, we simply use the check method. If they are authenticated, then we redirect them to the dashboard page. So slash dashboard. If they are not authenticated, then we simply redirect them to the login page. So we simply show the login page. So this is, we have the redirect function, we have the view function in Laravel, and now we just need to create these two files. Simply delete this welcome file and just create the login.blade.php, then also create dashboard blade.php. So this will be your dashboard page. So whenever you authenticate it, you are authenticated, and this will be your login page. So this, let me just paste the code here for login page. You can design this accordingly, but I'm just having a simple login page. We have a div with the class of Google button, and in the href we are redirecting the user to URL auth/Google. So as soon as they click the login button, they will be redirected to this route here, which is auth/Google. So now we just need to define this route. So now to define a new route, we simply again say route underscore get auth/Google, and we need to use this controller here, which we imported, Google controller class, and we put a comma right here, and we specify which function to execute. So we basically declared this function redirect to Google. So this function will execute from this controller, and just put a semicolon. So now what you do, if you refresh, you will see this sign in with Google button. As soon as you click this button, you will be redirected to Google, where you need to select the Google account like this. And we also need to define the function what happens. So now if you select your Google account, it will basically redirect you to the authentication page. You can see 404 not found because we haven't created this route auth/Google/callback. So it basically returns this authorization code. We need to exchange it for access token. For doing this, we need to define this route here, which is the callback URL, which will be auth/Google/callback. And then we again use the Google controller that we imported, and we need to now execute this function, which is handle Google callback. So it will return this authorization code to get the access token. Now to get the profile information. So it will redirect you to the dashboard page. So again, if you click now continue, so now you'll be redirected to the dashboard page. So now it is saying that dashboard is not found. So we need to create the route for dashboard as well. So simply say /dashboard, and basically here we return this view for dashboard, which is /dashboard. And now to basically add this middleware as well, because only authenticated users must access this route. So we add this middleware, which is auth. This basically makes sure that only the authenticated users are accessing it. So you can see you are authenticated, and again, if you will automatically be redirected because you're already authenticated. But if you try this on a new account here, if I access a new account and again visit localhost 8000, then it will be showing this sign in with Google button. So this is the thing, and now we can actually edit our dashboard page. So to show this information, so this will actually contain all the necessary information such as your username. You will see we are showing this information, which is welcome in double curly brackets. We use this user object and we are displaying the username right here. This is a username. If avatar image is also available, then we can even show the avatar image, but I'm not showing that. And now to actually show the email address as well, we can simply say auth user email. And then we have a simple logout button as well. So once you click the logout button, we make a post request to this route logout. So now we just need to add this logout request. So if you just refresh now, you will see your profile information. So it is saying logout is not defined. Let me just remove this for the time being and show to you. So you will see, you will get this information. And let me now add the logout route here. So right here you add this post request for logout/logout. So you provide this request, and here you simply call this logout function, which is available in this library, and then you clear out the session data, everything. This will delete everything in the session, which is, and redirect you to the home page, and then we will simply call this as logout. So that's all that we need to do, and for this you need to import this request module as well, because we are getting this request. So this completes your project, and if you refresh now, you will also see a logout button, unexpected identifier route. Oh sorry, just make sure that you put semicolon at and then. So now, so we have this logout button. If you click logout, you will be redirected, and so now you are successfully logged out. Again you click, you will be. So this is a simple authentication system of Google that we saw in Laravel 11 using this Socialite package. All the source code is given in the description of this video, guys, and thank you very much for watching this video. And also check out my website freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools related to audio, video and image. And I will be seeing you in the next video.